Welcome to Freema Audiobooks, your destination for audiobooks that inspire, educate, and help you rethink the way you live and work. Today, we're exploring the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, a groundbreaking guide to escaping the 9-to-5 grind, automating your income, and designing the life you've always dreamed of. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an audiobook. If you enjoy this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Your support helps us keep bringing more transformative content straight to you. Tim Ferriss' The 4-Hour Workweek isn't just a book about working less. It's a manifesto for designing your life, taking control of your time, and creating freedom. Ferriss challenges the traditional notion that you must work decades in a cubicle to achieve financial security and happiness. Instead, he shows that with smart systems, selective focus, and lifestyle design, it's possible to work less, earn more, and live the life you truly want. The core of Ferriss' philosophy is summarized in the acronym DEAL: definition, elimination, automation, and liberation. Each principle builds on the previous one, guiding readers to define what they truly want, eliminate unnecessary tasks, automate income, and ultimately liberate themselves from the constraints of location and time. This book isn't about escaping responsibility. It's about escaping mindless work and embracing intentional living. Ferriss draws on his own life experiments, from launching businesses while traveling the world to outsourcing tasks and creating passive income streams. He presents not only strategies but also practical, actionable steps that anyone can apply. The book combines personal stories, case studies, and hands-on advice, all aimed at helping you reclaim your time and design a life on your own terms. Think about your own routine. Are you living on autopilot, stuck in endless meetings and emails, waiting for retirement to enjoy life? Ferriss challenges you to question that model and consider, what would life look like if I worked 4 hours a week or structured my work smarter and spent the rest of my time doing what I love? It's not a dream. It's a methodical approach, and this book lays out the blueprint. As we go through this audiobook, we'll explore Ferriss' principles in a friendly, actionable way. You'll hear examples, challenges, and exercises designed to help you implement these ideas immediately. Whether your goal is entrepreneurship, remote work, or simply more freedom and focus, the lessons here will help you rethink work, productivity, and lifestyle design. Chapter 1: Definition: Redefining Success and Escaping the Rat Race. Tim Ferriss starts by asking a provocative question. What do you really want out of life? Many people assume that success is climbing the corporate ladder, earning more money, or saving for retirement. Ferriss argues that this is a limited definition. True success, he says, is about freedom, choice, and designing a life that aligns with your values, not merely following societal expectations or schedules. This is the first step in the 4-Hour Workweek, defining what you truly want. He introduces the concept of the new rich, NR, people who don't just accumulate money, but design lifestyles that allow them to live richly in terms of time, mobility, and personal fulfillment. The NR focus is on using money and technology to create leverage, not hoarding wealth for a distant future. Ferriss contrasts this with the traditional deferred life plan, where people trade years of their lives for security, only to realize too late that they never lived fully. Ferriss also challenges conventional assumptions about work. The typical 9-to-5 schedule, he explains, is often inefficient and unnecessary. People overestimate the importance of appearing busy and underestimate the power of selective focus and elimination. Success isn't about hours worked. It's about results produced. By defining your goals clearly, you can stop trading time for money and start designing systems that generate results with far less effort. He uses practical exercises to help readers define what they want. One method is the fear-setting exercise, where you write down your fears, worst-case scenarios, and ways to mitigate them. This shifts focus from what might go wrong to actionable steps to minimize risk and pursue freedom. Defining success isn't vague wishful thinking. It's concrete planning and self-awareness. Challenge number 1. Redefine your goals. Ferriss urges you to write down your ideal lifestyle, income, and personal freedom. Imagine life without constraints. What would you do? Where would you live? Who would you spend time with? Identify the barriers that are holding you back and consider which risks are worth taking. By defining your desires clearly, you can start aligning your actions with meaningful outcomes instead of defaulting to societal expectations. Finally, remember this. The first step toward escaping the rat race is clarity and courage. Define what you truly want, question conventional paths, and commit to designing a life on your own terms. Without this definition, productivity, automation, and liberation will lack direction. Ferriss teaches that knowing what you want is the foundation for everything else in the 4-hour workweek. Chapter 2. Elimination. Focus on what really matters. Once you've defined what you truly want, Tim Ferriss teaches the next crucial step: eliminating unnecessary work and distractions. Most people are trapped in the busy trap, mistaking constant activity for productivity. Ferriss calls this the 80-20th principle. 80% of results come from 20% of your actions. The key is identifying the vital few tasks that produce real impact and cutting out the trivial many that consume your time without contributing to your goals. He emphasizes that multitasking and constant busyness are illusions of productivity. Checking emails obsessively, attending unnecessary meetings, or responding immediately to every request can make you feel useful, but it rarely advances meaningful results. Instead, Ferriss encourages eliminating, automating, or delegating these low-value tasks. By focusing only on what truly matters, you free your time to pursue personal goals, creative projects, or experiences that enrich your life. Ferriss also introduces the concept of selective ignorance, intentionally ignoring things that don't affect your success or happiness. Most people worry about minor issues, gossip, or social obligations that drain energy. The new rich mindset is about consciously choosing where to place attention, letting go of trivial concerns, and devoting focus to actions that yield the greatest return on time and energy. He provides practical tools like batching tasks and setting strict limits on communications. For instance, instead of checking emails constantly, choose specific times to respond. Limit phone calls and meetings to essential interactions. Outsource repetitive or time-consuming tasks whenever possible. By ruthlessly eliminating distractions, you reclaim hours, and sometimes days, each week, which can then be redirected toward building income-generating systems, learning, or traveling. Challenge number 2. Apply the 80-20th rule today. Ferriss encourages you to identify which activities in your day produce the most results and which are unnecessary. Make a list of low-value tasks and find ways to eliminate, automate, or delegate them. Commit to focusing only on what truly moves the needle toward your goals. This is about working smarter, not harder, and it's a game changer in creating a lifestyle of freedom. Finally, remember this. Productivity isn't measured by how busy you are. It's measured by what you achieve toward your meaningful objectives. By eliminating distractions and low-impact work, you gain control of your time, energy, and focus. Ferriss teaches that this is a foundational step for anyone who wants to escape the 9-to-5 grind and start living life on their own terms. Chapter 3. Automation. Make money work for you. Once you've defined your goals and eliminated unnecessary work, Tim Ferriss teaches the next critical step: automation. The idea is simple but powerful. Stop trading time for money and start building systems that generate income with minimal ongoing effort. Instead of being chained to your desk, you design processes, outsource tasks, and leverage technology to create passive income streams that free your time for meaningful pursuits. Ferriss introduces the concept of virtual assistants and outsourcing as one of the most effective tools for automation. By delegating repetitive, time-consuming tasks, from email management to customer service, you free up your energy to focus on high-impact activities. Even small businesses can dramatically increase efficiency by using virtual assistants, allowing you to operate globally while maintaining minimal personal involvement. The goal is to work on your business, not in it, ensuring it generates results even when you're not present. He also emphasizes the power of productized services and automated systems. Whether it's creating digital products, subscription services, or online courses, Ferriss encouraged designing ventures that can run with minimal intervention. This is not about working less irresponsibly, it's about being strategic, creating scalable solutions, and setting up financial and operational systems that serve you continuously. Automation transforms your efforts into leverage. Ferriss provides examples from his own experience, including online businesses that generate thousands of dollars per month while he travels. These systems allowed him to focus on lifestyle design rather than constant labor. By implementing automation, you gain time, flexibility, and freedom, the real currency of the new rich. The principle applies not only to entrepreneurs, but to anyone seeking more control over their work-life balance and personal goals. Challenge number 3. Start automating today. Identify tasks in your work or personal life that can be delegated, outsourced, or systematized. Even small steps, like hiring a virtual assistant for routine tasks, automating bill payments, or setting up recurring workflows, can dramatically increase your freedom. Ask yourself, which parts of my life or business can run without me? Start there, and gradually expand your automation systems. Finally, remember this. Automation isn't about laziness. It's about working smarter, leveraging resources, and multiplying your impact. Ferriss teaches that building systems is the bridge between defining your ideal life and actually living it. When money flows with minimal intervention, you can focus on experiences, personal growth, and the life you've designed intentionally. Automation is the engine that powers the 4-hour workweek. Chapter 4. Liberation. Designing mobility and location independence. After defining your goals, eliminating distractions, and automating income, Tim Ferriss takes us to the final step: liberation. Liberation is about freeing yourself from geographic and time constraints so that you can live the life you truly want. Instead of being tied to an office, city, or schedule, you create location. Independent work and design your life around freedom, experiences, and choice. This is where the 4-hour workweek becomes tangible, living fully while still generating income. Ferriss introduces the concept of the mobile lifestyle, working from anywhere in the world, while your automated systems run your business. He shares his own story of traveling the globe while managing businesses online. The key is not to work less irresponsibly, but to rethink how, when, and where work happens. By designing mobility into your life, you reclaim time, reduce stress, and increase productivity, all while experiencing a richer, more fulfilling life. He also emphasizes the importance of negotiating remote work arrangements for those still in traditional jobs. Ferriss demonstrates how to convince employers to allow remote work, proving your value while freeing yourself from the daily commute and office constraints. This strategy doesn't just provide freedom. It also tests your ability to focus on results rather than appearances, a mindset crucial for the new rich. Another critical principle is embracing mini-retirements, extended periods of time off spread throughout life rather than postponing freedom until old age. Instead of deferring your dreams for decades, Ferriss encouraged taking intentional breaks to travel, learn, and explore passions while maintaining income streams. By redefining retirement, you can experience life fully in the present, rather than waiting until it's too late. Challenge number 4. Design your liberation. Ferriss asks you to imagine a life without geographic or time constraints. Where would you go? How would you spend your days? Then, take actionable steps. Explore remote work, plan a mini-retirement, or structure your business to operate from anywhere. Start small, but think big. Every system you automate and every freedom you design brings you closer to true independence. Finally, remember this. Liberation is not a dream, it's intentional lifestyle design. By combining clarity, elimination, automation, and strategic mobility, you can break free from traditional constraints and live a life on your own terms. Ferriss teaches that freedom, not mere income, is the ultimate measure of success in the 4-hour workweek. Outro: Designing Your Freedom. And there you have it. The life-changing principles of the 4-hour workweek by Tim Ferriss. From defining what you truly want, to eliminating distractions, automating income, and designing freedom, these steps give you the tools to work smarter, reclaim your time, and live intentionally. Ferriss reminds us that success isn't about working harder or longer. It's about clarity, focus, leverage, and mobility. Take a moment to reflect. Which principle resonates most with you today? Is it defining your ideal life, cutting out low-value tasks, automating your business, or finally creating location independence? Each step is a challenge, but also an opportunity. Small, deliberate actions compound over time, giving you more freedom, fulfillment, and control over your life than you might have imagined possible. Remember, the new rich mindset isn't about working less irresponsibly. It's about making your work serve your life, not the other way around. By embracing clarity, elimination, automation, and liberation, you're taking real steps toward a life filled with purpose, experiences, and financial independence. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with anyone who wants to design a life of freedom and intentional living. Comment below with which step you'll start implementing first, and explore more audiobooks on our channel, packed with life-changing strategies, motivation, and practical advice to help you grow personally, professionally, and financially. Finally, remember this. Freedom isn't a distant dream or a someday goal. It's a choice you can start making today. Apply these principles, take action, and design a life where your work supports your passions, adventures, and happiness. The 4-hour workweek isn't just a book. It's a blueprint for living fully, and now, the journey starts with you.